What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode out in the garage today because we're doing a little bait making. If you watched the video, I did an unboxing. Adam over at SDG Custom Lure Craft did a little trade with me. Not only did he make me a ton of baits, he went over, thank you so much, dude. You went far above and beyond what you need to send. But we did a little trade. I'm going to send him some of my stuff. He sent me one of his molds. So this is the 2-inch Slick Swimmer from Epic Bait Molds. So you can see there this little 2-inch paddle tail, something I want to throw more, something I wanted for some of these finesse BFS chatterbaits, little spinner baits, and just as a little finesse soft plastic. Now also from Epic Bait Molds, this is the 3-inch crappie slayer. So if you watch that video, the unboxing, these are just like a little, it's kind of like a crappie deal, a little bit oversized. It's like the grub part in the front. You can see it's got the kind of the deeper stomach cavity there. So kind of like a swim bait, but instead of a paddle tail on the back, it's that long straight pintail, and those are also going to be excellent for those little chatterbaits. I just got some of those Jackal 1/4 ounce or 1/8 ounce breaks, whatever they are, the new ones. Number of things I want to try this for. Not only did I get this one, they were nice enough. Jason and Amanda over there were nice enough to send one for a giveaway. So stay tuned till the end to find out how to win that if you want one. Haven't been out in the garage doing bait making for a while. I also got some stuff from 8-Bit Baits. So these were some that Adam and I were talking about when he did the live. I didn't even know Michael had these out yet for 8-Bit Baits. I remember him talking about it. Hadn't seen them. I hadn't been keeping up on the soft plastic stuff for a couple years, but he sent me a whole bunch of these to try out. Some of these like Color Shift, Hyrule is that one. You must be a Legend of Zelda fan. Some of these crushed rupees going to give an excellent little shine in there. These siren scales, which are really unique. It's like this mylar flake, but also a dust. This is the Murloc color. Crazy thing there. Can't wait to try those. Also needed some purple. See that already at the top, highlighting the purple? Ursula with those siren scales, different shape and sizes. Some pixie dust. These are going to be sweet too. Junebug, you know I got to have some of that purplish, purple green. This one is Skeletor. I think this was like a greenish blue. I don't really remember. Can see the, or not greenish blue, purplish blue. Can see the purple there in the light. And then these little guys he sent me to try out, I forget which these are, but it's Crown Royale, Joker, so we know that's going to be purple. These are like the highlight shift powders. Oh, and the last one, Sylvanas. Comment below if you know what that's from, but that's like a bluish, I don't even remember. Some of these he just sent me to try out. So my brother, thank you so much. He also sent me this sweet silicone mat. If you're watching in that reel cleaning video, I'm actually going to order another one of these from him. This worked awesome because it's grippy. See that? Stuff won't slide. I can move the whole table. It's grippy so your parts don't roll or anything. I liked it a lot for cleaning my reels. So it's even got his emblem on there, which is pretty sweet. Now I don't have a sweet exhaust fan in here, so I'm going to crack the garage door a little bit, throw on my mask, and I'm just going to dub over what I'm doing out here and talk over it. It's easier that way. That way I can focus on working and just set up the camera, not having to talk. All right, so the first one, I was able to do a dual shot on it, so a different top and bottom color. Oh, baby. It's gonna be really bright here, but that bluish purple holographic. Flip this dude over and look at that. Look at how clean that shot. This greenish, it's a green pumpkin base, but with that chartreuse flake and the gunmetal in there, it gives it this like bright green / rosy red hue from that Hyrule, which I spilled all over when I broke the seal and opened it, so now it's all over everything. What do y'all think of that? Greenish gold. This is supposed to look kind of like a little baby bluegill. Let's tear one off here. So here we go from the side view, greenish, rosy top, into that purpley blue belly. Look at that. Those color shifts from 8-bit are so stinking cool. I bet if we even get this in better light, it'll look even neater. Oh my goodness. That plastisol is so good and soft, and it doesn't reek horribly. It's got a little bit of a smell to it. Wow, I like it.
No, I am your father.
Okay, so I went ahead and ran my splitter, did another shot of that. Looks like this one turned out darn good again. That's the top of it. The dark side. Oh no, oh, I switched it. I put my mold in wrong. Well, that's something you gotta pay attention to, and they even label it. Epic Baits labels their molds, which is genius. You just gotta follow the instructions and do the right side. Well, hey, maybe you were wondering what it would look like this way. That's why I did it. Happy accident here. Let me pull one off. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the purple top, or the purple back to it, and the green belly. A little different look. What do y'all think? Green back, purple belly? Or purple back, green belly? I think both of those will be fish catchers. Okay, you know what? As I'm looking at this, I kind of want to take the rest of that purple, go a little darker, leave the green as it is, and do a dark purple back with the last batch. See what that looks like. Okay, let's see how we turned out with the darker. I added some more of the violet. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for here. So I added some more of this. This was the original color when I made it, some of this violet grape. Then I added a few drops of the blue smoke pearl to the purple side. The other green side I left it as is. So I wanted a darker top, so that definitely darkened that up, a darker purple. Kind of maybe a little bit more of a blue highlight to it, and then the belly was the same as that green. So there you can see the difference. The original violet, which that looks like clear now compared this versus that, which is really your violet. And then that green pumpkin with that hyrule, and it makes it look like that. Gives it this bright green hue to it in the sun. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that purple. Ho ho baby. All right, just got done. I did one more color, a little bit of pearl white, pearl silver. I added a few of those silver things in there that I showed you. Then I actually added some of this as I was cooking it. Some of this hollow blue and just a tiny bit of ocean spray green because it was still pretty clear. Now after adding the gunmetal, it definitely changed it up, but this is what that one turned out looking like. So this is like your clear water. I wanted some of those blues in there. The shad around here will get that like blue sheen to them. This is not doing it justice. Flip you around this way, you can see a little bit better. There we go. A lot of blue in it, silver. I wanted this to be like a very natural shad look to it. Very interesting. That mold shoots absolutely spectacular. Epic did a great job on this, the way it tunnels in. If we crack this one open, little swim bait one. That's what we're looking at with that one. So definitely a very clear water. Definitely have to add a lot more pigment of that pearly light stuff, that white, to really get it to show through. But yeah, very natural clear water color. What do y'all think? Alright, let's see how this turned out. So this was the green. So basically this, I took that purple and that green, mixed them together in the pot for the rest of what I had, did that as the belly, and did that blue that I just showed you as the top. So a darker color. Interesting. So it turns out to be this like kind of greenish purpley belly with this glittery blue top. Especially when you get it in that light. What? That is a really hard one to kind of pick apart. That's a lot of colors. Now let's see what it looked like in the 3-inch crappie slayers. Might get a little bit better look here. Okay, so that dark blue highlight Sylvanus top and that greenish goldish kind of purple belly. What do you think? Side view of that there. Gosh, those things, when you do those laminates, look at how true they shoot. Good solid line in there. That's kind of an interesting color, actually. Goldish, purpley green belly, blue top. I don't know, a little bit darker watercolor. Okay, so I wanted to go through all the colors, the progression of what we did here. So these are the ones I didn't do on camera. I was just out in the garage working and got my new plastisol after I burnt that first batch that was all glooped up. Completely went bad, I guess, for being in the garage over 2 winters. I hadn't used it. Completely glooped up. So I got some new stuff here. I think it's Bait Plastics. I'll leave it up on the screen. This stuff was absolutely amazing. Low smell, super clear. As you can see here, this first purple color that I did was like absolutely dream. And I'm going to show you some of these. These are the heads that Adam over at SDG Custom Lures sent me. You can tell some of the colors. He kind of knows what I like. Crazy. But anyway, this first purple turned out so neat. This purplish blue highlights, the depth that those highlights from 8-bit leave in there is just insane. I'll leave the 8-bit stuff linked below. Epic Baits, I'll leave the molds linked below that I got. Go check them out. And yes, giveaway. Hold on, I'm going to tell you about that. This color, because I wanted to do some laminates where they're 2 different colors. So I shot one of these just to try it. It's this kind of goldish green. I went a little bit crazy on the glitter. I realized that after I started looking at it. It's supposed to be this kind of green pumpkin, but with that chartreuse yellowy gold glitter black in there. And it's hard to see here, but it's got, like, when this gets in the light, it's got this bright green kind of shine to it and kind of this red shine. Really neat. So I took those and made a laminate. So the first one I did with this one, I wanted to have that green top, that purple belly, very natural looking. I was thinking like little baby bluegill. That one turned out pretty neat. So then I decided, okay, well, I've got to do a run of those in this, the 3-inch crappie slayer. Also turned out really neat, but when I did it again, I accidentally did the purple on the back and the green on the belly. And as I got looking at it, I was like, you know what? That actually looks pretty sweet. It's got quite a shine to it. But then, oh no, sorry, here was the first one I did with the purple belly, green back. I was going to do it again and accidentally flipped around. I kind of want to go darker, so I took the purple, I left the green as it was, took the purple, made it darker with some of that violet and a little like blue smoke, and it came out to this. And this color is absolutely awesome. And look, it's almost like Adam knew some of the colors I like. This, he did kind of a bluish purple highlight with a very chartreuse belly. Look at that compared to mine. And I did not do this on purpose, I promise. This was just like, these are 2 colors I like. Green pumpkin-y with that purple. Oh man, here's what it looks like on one of the little jig heads I made. That's that monkey milk jig head color. So dark purple top, that green belly. I didn't rig that very straight, did I? Yikes, Debo, trying to do that through the camera looking. And pull it out there. There we go. Look at that. I think we should definitely be able to catch a few fish on that. So then I made that blue color. This definitely wasn't my favorite. I'm not an ultra, like, ton of ultra clear water, but the blue kind of turned out neat. But I was like, well, that's a little bit too clearish blue for me. It's interesting, but I need a darker top. So I made this midnight bluish with some black in there. This reminds me of an old Bass Pro Shop color. I don't remember what this was, but we used to get this color from Bass Pro with this like dark blue top and kind of like a silvery belly. That's what I was going for on this, and it definitely turned out better. I like this. And that's Sylvanus. I don't know how well the camera's going to capture this, but the depth that glitter adds, it's crazy. I've not played with stuff like this, so very neat looking. That light blue belly, kind of interesting. Well, then I was like, that dark blue is cool. What if I took these 2 colors, mixed them together? So the last of that purple I had, the last of that green pumpkin-y gold I had, I mixed it together and it came out with that green pumpkin-y gold with that dark blue top. Those actually turned out pretty neat. Dark watercolor right there. I don't know. I like messing with the colors like that. So that was the crappie slayer. So glittery, it's hard to focus. Gosh, the highlights in that. So many different colors, but that's what it looked like in the little slick shiner. Now, to win this, Like I said, Epic Baits, I did not ask them to do this or anything, but they were nice enough to send an extra one of these, an extra 3-inch Crappie Slayer 20 cavity to give away. All you got to do is comment below. There's going to be 2 separate giveaways. One, just let me know if you're a bait maker or something like that. I'm going to pick out everybody that says I'm a bait maker or I'd like the mold, something like that, and try to drive this up. I want to get this video over 10,000 views to do this giveaway, to make it worthwhile to them for sending this. Again, I didn't ask them to. They just offered it, which is absolutely cool. Them, Jason and Amanda, are 2 good people. So comment below if you like making baits. If you just want to win some of the baits, I'm going to take one, well, not one, but some from each one of these colors I made, do some packs, and also do a giveaway for the plastic. So let me know if you make baits, you like the mold, or say, hey, I just like some of the plastic, something like that below, and I will pick a couple different winners. Not gonna lie, it was kind of exciting getting out in the shop. I haven't done any soft plastic making forever, and again, that plastic out there, the smell of it was way better, super soft. Really, really like that stuff. I'm gonna have to get another one. I think it's like 45 bucks, 50 bucks a gallon, so not super cheap, but the quality of that stuff is top tier. So comment below and let me know if you'd like to see some more lure making stuff. I've got, of course, all my old molds. I've got some jig stuff I've been making. I don't know if you want to see some stuff like this. These are some little jigs and stuff I've been making for spring. If you watch my recent subscriber video, some of these that I was making, just making some little jigs, Ned rigs and stuff. Even did a little funky pink and white. Comment below if you'd like to see some more of that stuff. I definitely am going to be doing some more stuff in the shop, so comment below and let me know. Again, I wouldn't be doing all these videos if it wasn't for you all. Companies wouldn't be nice enough to send this stuff if I didn't have such a nice following of people. I truly appreciate you all. I say it every time, but I really, really do. You are my fishing friends. So I got to finish editing. Love you all. Thanks for watching, and until next time.